there are 12 spending mistakes to avoid in December. So tonight we're going to talk about the December money trap. I see it all the time. Someone observed that 60% of people and families overspend in December. In fact, one statistic said that 29% of UK households overspend by about 30% in December. And then another observation, someone said that 60% of the people enter January with less than $100. Less than $100. They probably entered December with $10,000 of their savings or with even 20,000. And I have reason to believe it because I have seen situations where people borrow to travel back to their villages, for the festivities of Christmas. And in the new year, they can't afford transport going back. Have you heard about something like that? It happens all the time. So people spend so much money in December, and then by January, they are unable to transport themselves back to the cities. So there are 12 spending mistakes. And since you're a student of personal finance, and then you are the kind of person, because that is why you are in this space, that is why you are in this live coaching session, because you care about your money. And if you care about your money, you pay attention to details. Because what I've discovered is that every single month in the year has its own financial vibe. It has its own financial vibe to it. Most people spend so much, they have a spending pattern in December that they are never able to, some people spend so much in December that they are never able to recover financially, sometimes until the middle of the following year. And then sometimes people spend so much that they don't even recover for the whole of the entire year. Because I don't know if it happens in your village, but in mine, this is the time that most burials, people do burials. This is the time that people do wedding ceremonies and then all kinds of things. And burials in some parts of Africa could be very, very expensive. People sell land to bury their dead, their family member and all that. Then they enter January totally broke. So I don't know what your spending pattern in December has been, but I really need to spare you, especially all of you who follow me. I need to spare you the pain that people usually go through in the first quarter of the new year because of their spending patterns that um, they practice in December. Okay, so here are the 12 mistakes. Let's go through them. Number one, emotional gifting. You know, you are not just giving out of love, you're giving sometimes out of guilt. Um, and then the people in the village have a way they set you up for this guilt giving. I remember on occasion before Christmas, a family member, an extended family member, called me from nowhere. She did not ask, "How are you? How are the children? Is a family? Does the family have food?" First thing she did, as soon as I picked the phone, "Oh, but do you know you've never done anything for me? You've never done anything for me." She was screaming at the top of her voice. Oh my goodness, see the audacity and the entitlement. So many times, the giving you do in December, you give out of guilt because you don't want to disappoint family. So you don't want to look stingy. You don't want them to call you wicked. So, but your bank account is quietly begging you, please, you have done enough. But you just keep on spending. It's happened to me. And I don't know who else this thing happened to. But I remember before I cured myself of this problem, every time I go to the village, even if I go with 5 million or 10 million, nothing follows me back. Nothing follows me back. So, giving is important. But you need to watch emotional giving, because emotional giving makes people poor. Just giving out of, and then sometimes what happens during the festive period in December, it may not be family members. Sometimes it is, the friends you hang out with. It could be the people you school with, primary school in the village in those days, or the people you school with in secondary school. You don't have that kind of money. You have school fees to pay for your children in January. But then when you see these old friends, you get carried away. And it's everybody, let's go to the bar. You order pepper soup. You order 3 cartons of beer. Everybody drink. That is madness. That is madness. And do you want me to give you like a really big secret? Do you want to know like a really big secret, personal finance secret, with regard to December and spending? Let me give it to you. There's a market cycle I have discovered over the many years of investing in the Nigerian stock market, for instance. So usually in November and December, the prices are heavily discounted. Part of it is because of people who are into this spending pattern that I'm describing. They sell their shares to travel for the festivities. They sell their shares, for all kinds of things at the end of the year. But November and December are 2 excellent months of opportunity, financial opportunity, not just to recover your losses and the challenges you've had in your finances in the current year, but also to set you up in the first quarter of the following year. Sometimes you can use November and December to set yourself up for the rest of the year, for the rest of the following year. Let me give you an instance. I once bought Cresco in November, December, just like this, for 450 naira. That was last year. And now Cresco is 1,450. It has actually gone up to 1,500. So can you imagine if you had that kind of crazy money in November and you bought, let's not even say 1 million. Let's even say you did 100,000 or something like that. Did you know that 45 million you spent in November, that right now that money would have multiplied into about 600 and something, 600 and something, or 700 and something. Someone can do the math. 700 and something million. With that kind of money, you're set up for the rest of the year. But it's normally done in November and December, and yet that is the time most people waste so much money in emotional spending, literally destroying their wealth, their future, literally destroying generational wealth. Okay, so that is mistake number 1. So somebody should type it in the comment section. Emotional gifting. That's mistake number 1. Oh, says that something is wrong with the volume. It keeps fluctuating, so we've not heard anything since you started. Oh my goodness.
Ow.
Is it just you or is it everybody?
Hmm. Okay. Ah. Okay, let's do something. What could this be?
Work on your microphone. Ah, I'm not sure what's going on and how we're going to remedy that.
Okay.
If you can hear me, I don't know. Can anybody at all hear me? Can anyone at all hear me? If you can, just say yes. Otherwise, we could just end it tonight and repeat it tomorrow.
Can
Can you
anybody
hear
hear
me
me?
at all?
Say yes if you can hear me at all. Oh, still
I'm
not.
not hearing. All right, we'll repeat this tomorrow. We'll repeat this tomorrow, okay? Apologies for that. I'm going to work on the system and repeat
This tomorrow. Okay.
okay.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Let me try something. Perhaps it's network. So see
If it improves. All right. So what
what
I
I will do. I will go on for another 2, 3 minutes, and let me know if you can hear me. If the volume is much better. If it is not, then we can repeat the entire thing tomorrow because I really think this is a very important subject. Talking about the 12 money traps. Um, okay, so if it is better, I'm going to talk for another 2 minutes and let me know if you can hear me better right now. If not, we'll repeat it tomorrow. Okay, so we were talking about emotional gifting, and then I was mentioning that that is the killer of wealth, of generational wealth, because November, December are amazing opportunities to buy stocks. Even the US stocks at this time offers incredible opportunities, not just the NGS stocks. And I won't be surprised if it is the same thing in some other stock markets around the world. Okay. People still can't hear me.
so the volume is
It's not better at all.
the
The
volume
volume
is
is low. Is there any improvement at all? Still very low. All right. Okay, not to worry. We'll fix it and then repeat this tomorrow. We didn't meet yesterday because, yeah, people are saying not good. We'll fix it. We didn't meet yesterday
because
because
I'm
I'm
currently
currently facilitating a corporate retreat somewhere. You can see that my usual library is not in the background, and